Today we are taking a steam-powered tram through the Tulip Fields of North Holland. Let's go. Hey Katrina, welcome to Hoorn.
We are in Hoorn.
We are in Hoorn. This is where the steam tram actually, takes us to go see the tulips.
We're doing something a little bit different this year. We did the Kokenhof last year, and we didn't want to deal with as many crowds, so we're going to look at beautiful tulip fields via a tram. We'll tell you the difference of trams and trains later in this video. Do you hear them? Do you hear the tram?
We drove up from Amsterdam, about 40 minutes, 35-40 minutes. The weather is beautiful. I think spring's finally here.
It's still cold, but at least the sun is shining.
Oh, you can't call this cold.
If you could feel my fingers right now.
Nah.
Yes. They have a cute little museum inside that tells you kind of the history of the steam trains and steam trams here. You can follow it all the way from the mid-1800s until present day. And we're about to board, so we need to go get on this tram.
I'm really glad that they bought that kid a whistle back there.
That should be outlawed, actually. You have to be 18 years or older to buy a train whistle. The next one was the kid who had the train whistle. I don't want to be in that one.
We're literally walking between the trains trying to figure out which one to sit in based on how few children are in each one. The difficult choice, important choice.
We've changed locations in a comfier seat. I didn't even count how many train cars there was on here, did you?
At least 2.
I would say 10 to 12, maybe. This gets very busy on the weekends and at like the height of tulip season. We're here on a Monday, so hopefully it's gonna be a little less crowded, and we'll see if there's any tulips still blooming.
Here we go. We heard the whistle. The train is leaving town. Sorry, the tram is leaving town. The tram station.
Goodbye forever, or for 2 hours. It's cute how friendly everybody is. They're all waving to us as we leave, not knowing what's in store for us. Just kidding, it's gonna be fun.
We've come to a stop. I came out here to ride between the trains, and it stopped completely. Oh, we're moving again. That's good. We need to go faster. Let's go. Steam engine. Let's do this.
It's so beautiful. We have a perfect day. The sun is out. Everything is starting to bloom, and it's all green again. And the country's starting to come back to life. And this is a great way to view it from a different perspective.
We're at our first stop here, Vognum Nebixvoud.
That's
maybe
pretty close.
Maybe. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
This is like a quick stop where you get out and there's kids on stilts and there's metal rings on the ground, and I'm not sure exactly the purpose.
Are those for the kids that were on the train, or are these like circus children that are here and want tips from?
Oh, like you have to tip them because they
I don't know.
They live in the fields here, and when the tourists come by, they come out and do tricks.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm asking.
Find the tulips?
Right here. Like I thought, they're all dying. There's even a place that if you rode your bike to Hoorn to get on this train, you can store your bike and it comes along with you. It's only about 20 kilometers between Hoorn, where we jumped on this train, and Medemblik, where we are going to then turn around and go back to Hoorn. So I would assume that these people with their bicycles on here might be riding back to Hoorn possibly, or maybe they just wanted their bikes to go along for a ride, but very Dutch. Yeah, we might need 2 weeks too late to see the tulips here. We're seeing some fields that look like there used to be tulips there. We're here at the end of April and everything bloomed really early this year, so... Oh, there's tulips over there! Big tulips! All flowers. They must have just cut them all down. Yeah, we kind of messed this whole scheduling thing up. It's still very beautiful out here, but they sell this as like the tulip train, and oh well.
All right, we're in Medemblik now. This is like the main stop of the steam tram.
And we're heading down into the center area to hopefully get something to eat. We have about an hour here.
Need a little snack.
A little snack.
Tulip fields were
messed up.
Well, they've cut most of the tulips at this point.
Tulips bloomed a little bit earlier this year.
Is that true?
Therefore, yeah, that's what I heard, that it was warmer.
It was?
Yeah, it was.
It didn't seem that way.
Well, judging by there not being any tulips in the tulip fields, I would say that yes, that is accurate. In a shocking twist, we're eating again on the vlog. We only have an hour here in this town, so we need something kind of quick. And we came to this cozy little place with a lot of fried food and looks like an American diner. We went with our standard ham and cheese toasty, a couple of soufflés, and I'm gonna call them fries because that's what we call them. I have to eat fast. My God, way too fast.
There's nothing like shoving fried food down your mouth and throat very quickly so you can get back to your tram.
I feel kind of sick now.
That was a lot.
I ate way too fast.
And then we went to the bakery. We gotta go, we're going the wrong way.
Okay,
Let's go.
We have to get back to the tram.
Hey Katrina.
What?
Did you know that Medemblik is the oldest city in West Friesland?
I did know that because I just told you.
You did. It's confusing though because West Friesland sounds like it's part of the western side of the Friesland province, but West Friesland's actually a part of North Holland. Geography.
There's a lot of confusing things like that.
Holland
here.
itself, you know, when I was a kid, Holland was the Netherlands. Now the Netherlands is the Netherlands. It is what it is. We're gonna miss our tram.
You do that every time. Of course, we had to stop at a bakery to get some goods for the ride back, and we got an almond cookie, and I think this actually might be one of the best almond cookies I've ever had in the Netherlands. It's super crispy, filled with a bunch of almond there in the center, and the bakery is called Bakery Rot, and it is from 1846, so it checks out with the whole oldest city in this region.
We also bought a little grab bag of like crunchy cookies at the bakery. I have chosen one that has little bits of candied ginger on the top. This is fantastic. This bakery, thumbs up. Only health food on this vlog.
The railway in between Hoorn and Medemblik, where we were just at, was opened back in 1887. And so it used to be used for transferring goods and sometimes people back and forth. This is called a tram, not a train, because of the shorter distance that it travels in between different cities.
So this type of trip really reaffirms something Katrina and I talk about a lot. We don't really like tours. We like to go at our own pace because Medemblik looked like a really cute town, and I would have spent, you know, a couple hours wandering around, looking at the sights, showing an old church, but we had to get back on the train, so we're kind of forced into a time frame here. This is really nice if you don't want to think much and you just want to go and see. Miss some of the tulips, it's okay. The Dutch countryside is beautiful. There's sheep, there's goats, there's swans, there's ducks, lots to see out the windows, but I kind of wish I was driving or on a bicycle right now. So I think this train is like maybe 10 cars long, I haven't counted. Went all the way up to the front, saw where the conductor is, and saw that the guy's shoveling the coal into the steam engine. Very cool. The soot blew back on my face, so I had little bits of burnt coal in my eyes. That's fun. And I walked all the way back and saw the different types of seats, the padded ones, the wood ones. And then I found the lunch car where they were serving some snacks and foods. They were very friendly. There's toilets on the train, so it's like full service here.
Got some nice tulips as we were going by, nice hot pink and light pink ones that are still hanging on for this season, and a gigantic jackrabbit. I don't think we got a shot of it, but oh my god, even from the train, he looked like a mountain lion. Maybe not that big, but he was huge.
So we're wrapping up here. We're headed back to Hoorn. I gotta say, I know we sound like a commercial for the museum cart passes, but with the museum cart, this was €2 a person.
It just saves you so much money, even if you're only going to be in the Netherlands for like a couple of weeks, but you want to see museums and things like this, it kind of makes sense.
It's a nice little day trip from Amsterdam. It takes you about 3 hours to do the whole round trip loop, something like that?
Ish, 3.5.
3.5 hours.
Yeah.
You get to see a lot of the countryside, animals like this.
Rawr.
Rawr. And then maybe tulips if you time it just right.
Go earlier if you want to see tulips. Go before the end of April. I liked it. I had fun. It's a unique perspective of the Dutch countryside, and it's really beautiful out here.
It is beautiful out here. We had a great day of weather. Lucky us. Enjoying it. So yeah, go do a steam tram.
To all of you saying there's more to the Netherlands than Amsterdam, we know.
No.